Namaste students. So today I'm here again with very important video. The video is about interview, job interview. So today I will talk about what preparations you need to do before the job interview. Everyone aspire to get a good job. And in order to get a good job, you all know that the first round is about your technical knowledge. The written test will be conducted. The second round would be group discussion. And the third round would be job interview. It may be after your completion of diploma or degree, or maybe during the diploma or degree itself, maybe in the third year or fourth year of your degree, you have to face job interviews. So how to prepare for these job interviews? Before the interview, what preparations you need to do, today we will discuss. The first thing that you need to do is, before the interview, read and recall all the subjects that you have studied during your diploma or degree. Remember, you are a fresher, so you do not have any experience. So your knowledge is already tested, though your knowledge is already tested in your technical test, aptitude test. But they may ask you some questions about the subjects or the topics that you have studied during your diploma or degree. So whatever subjects, starting from your first year to third year, or maybe first year up to fourth year, whatever subjects you have studied, please revise them. Now you know all that after the completion of first year, we all throw the notes and the notebooks somewhere. Maybe we go to that Raddiwala and he buys it. Remember, whatever your core subjects are there, don't throw their textbook, don't throw their notes and the notebook that you have prepared, because all these notebooks are going to help you out. Our brain is not that much sharp that we can recall everything that we studied in first year or second year. So make sure that for all 3 years during your diploma, or maybe all 4 years during your degree, whatever topics or the subjects you have studied, you have the notes ready and kept properly, so that you can revise them before your job interview. Because it is very obvious that during your job interview, some questions related to the subjects that you have studied, the person will ask you. At that moment, if you are asked what are the subjects that you studied during your last year, or maybe in the second year and the third year, you should be able to recall at least the name or the title of the subjects. That's why you have to revise whatever you have studied during the main points, the main chapters, core chapters. You should know and you should revise, because there would be any question related to these chapters or the subjects that you have studied during your diploma or degree. The second one is very important. Revise the subjects or the topics that are more relevant to the position that you have applied for. For example, you are a computer diploma holder or maybe degree holder, and if the position is for programmer or maybe software developer, so obviously the subjects that are related to language like C, C++, Java, these are very core subjects for that particular position. So whatever these highly relevant subjects or the topics are there for that position, please read them minutely and very carefully, so that it is very obvious that if the person needs a programmer, he is bound to ask you something related to language. And that's why you should know these subjects by heart. You should memorize them, you should use them, you should keep them handy, you should have updated knowledge of that particular core subjects, which is highly relevant to the position that you have applied. The third point is, there might be some questions related to the industry that you have applied. So please collect the information about that industry or the company that you have applied in. It is because if you know something about that particular company, if they ask you what do you know about us, you should be in the position to answer this question. And if you know about the company or the industry, you will also realize that is this the kind of industry or the company that I want to work in? If the answer is yes, so please don't keep any stone unturned in your preparation of job interview, because you know that this kind of industry or the company you aspire for. So treat it as the first and the final chance, and don't keep any stone unturned. Sab preparation karke jana hai, because you should increase your chances of getting selected. And if you want to do this, please collect the information about the country. Now, from where will you collect the information? You can go to the website, you can go to the magazines wherein the articles or the information about that company is written. You can go to its ex-employee or the current employees. You can ask them what kind of work culture is there, what is the status of that company in the market. So you collect it from any resource. You can Google it, you can Google any article related to that particular company, so that you should be in the position to answer the question, what do you know about us or our company? Next point is collect information about the latest technology or the trend used in your industry. There might be some questions that are related to this particular topic. What is the current scenario in computer? What is the current scenario in IT? What is the current scenario in chemical industry? Is there any recession in that particular industry? So all these things you should collect. Which is the cutting edge technology that is used in your industry? You should be well versed with, or you should have at least the knowledge about it. It will show to the person that you are not only academically good, but you are aware of what is going on in the industry right now in the current scenario. That will show your sharpness, your smartness, and your proactiveness, that yes, you are prepared for the coming age technology or the current technology, though it was not prescribed in your syllabus, but you have that sense to collect the information by reading some magazines, some journals, some articles from newspapers, magazines. It will show that you are a smarter and proactive person. Next very important point is you should keep your all academic certificates, your experience certificates, your skills certificate, your award certificates handy and ready in a file, original as well as Xerox copies. You should keep minimum 3 copies of your resume with the certificates, Xerox certificate attached to it, so that during the interview, if any panel member asks you, show me your resume, you cannot say, sir, I have already handed over to you, I have applied for the position and that time I have submitted my application with the resume. No, this would be very arrogant on your part. That's why you should have it handy. Don't simply carry 1 copy, because in the panel, it's a panel of 2-3 people. So everybody needs to have a copy. They may not have the copy ready-made in front of them. So if they ask you, you can hand it over to them. It will show that yes, you have taken care of this particular aspect also, that proactively you are very smart and you are assuming the things before they actually happen. So this will add in your prospects. The next one is anticipate certain general questions and practice their answers. Now, what are these general questions? Remember, nobody can predict and nobody can tell you exactly what kind of questions will be asked, which questions will be asked. No, but at least you can predict that what kind of questions will be asked. For example, the general very common question is number 1, introduce yourself. Self-introduction. Remember, self-introduction is the first question in almost every interview, any kind of interview. And let me tell you, though this question has nothing to do with your selection, but it has everything to do with your rejection. If you fail to answer very simple question, introduce yourself, you are bound to be rejected. The person or the panel member will not waste his or her time in asking you something more if you take this question very casually. The first question is always asked, introduce yourself. And in another video, I will be telling you how to answer all these general questions, most anticipated questions, very smartly. I will tell you in another video. But right now, we are concentrating on what kind of preparations you need to do. Certain general questions you must anticipate and keep their answers very handy and practice these answers. The way you should anticipate certain general questions, similarly, you should also anticipate and prepare certain questions that are related to your stream. Maybe you're from chemical engineering background, maybe you're from computer engineering background, maybe you're from electrical engineering or mechanical engineering. So whatever subjects you have studied, out of that you can anticipate, okay, this kind of questions may be asked, so let me prepare it. And you must consider about the position that you have applied for. For example, let me give you my example. If I apply for the position of communication skill trainer, So communication skill trainer, this position requires that the person should be fluent in English. The person should be grammatically very correct. The person should have at least minimum level of standard pronunciation. So these are anticipated things that I should go with proper preparation, because that is the requirement of the position. In your field also, whatever field you belong to, anticipate certain specific questions. For example, if it is about software developer, so obviously the person will ask you something related to software development. So you can anticipate what is something relevant in my syllabus that I studied which is related to software development, or what is the current scenario in software development, what kind of softwares are used, what kind of language is used. So you anticipate and prepare your questions and prepare your answers. Or to make it very simple, you imagine yourself at the position of the panel members, that if I become a panel member and if I have to select a programmer or software developer, what kind of information or the knowledge I will ask from that particular candidate. Remember, though it is very difficult for the candidates to prepare for interview, similarly it is more difficult for the panel member to select a proper, suitable and deserving candidate.